Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What's up, y'all? Your girls is back in the building. I am your host, Shay B, and this is my host with the most.
I'm Monique. Hey, y'all. We back. Trying to get this damn phone to work. Do what it's supposed to do. Hey, y'all. We late because, yeah.
Yeah, we late because we late.
The weather. Blame it on the rain.
No.
Blame
I
it on the
I was
rain.
speeding to get here, though. You was talking shit about me speeding.
She was. She don't never speed unless she have to. And I looked up. I was like, we on his street already? Like, girl.
We got here pretty quick.
Hey,
that's okay.
T-Boss.
That's all
Welcome with us to the new year.
Got this damn phone. In a minute, I'm going to take it out this case
I
and
told
turn
you to
it
tighten it up
sideways.
in the back because it's not tightened back here. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Hey, Ma. T-Boss, let me ask you a question, girl. What podcast are you on? Because I want to watch it because you always showing us love. You be in here. None?
She's not on the show.
What?
No.
I
So
didn't
much made y'all
know.
think she was on the show.
I wasn't sure. She's always on there. Dang, you said that shit pretty quick.
I'm just saying, no. She,
Like he wanted to fight us or
Right,
something.
God, dang.
Let's take off these headphones because I think he's trying to get body by.
She trying to start the new year off already.
Hey,
That was some bull-
Sassy.
Now I see who started the shit. Yeah, now I'm on
You
your
see,
side.
I just be defending myself. That's
You
it,
violent.
girl.
Sometimes.
Hey, Sassy. Hey, girl. So anyway, y'all, yeah, we was running late. We didn't have a topic. It's a whole hot mess today, but that's all right. We're going to figure it out as we go.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So how is everybody? How is the new year treating everybody?
It's okay so far. We usually ask how our day was.
Same thing. Now you want us to, how was your day?
Thank you.
Monique, how was your day?
It was great.
So she want to talk about her day.
I was running a little late this morning, but that's okay. Was expecting this snow that we did not get.
I knew it wasn't going to snow
Thank
last
God for
night.
Jesus.
Wasn't cold enough.
Shit, it was cold
Oh,
to
she
me.
said none, just a fan. Well, we appreciate you,
We
T-Boss.
appreciate it, T-Boss. Thank you, girl.
So what happened with your job today? Come on. So you wanted to tell us about your day. So now tell it all.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So it was good. I didn't do shit. I did a little work, a little something, something. And that was it. That was it. Don't do that.
How was your day, Mark?
Man, grinding. Same
Grinding.
old shit, different toilet. Got a lot of irons in the fire for 2024. I don't want to unravel yet, but we're going to put the play down in a couple of months. You're going to see a
what's
lot
up.
of motion.
Hey, Karen.
That's what's up.
Sassy. Hey, Sassy.
Hey, Kathy. Karen. Veronica, of course, always in the building.
Your mama said all that just to say that, huh?
Ma, don't do that. See? Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, let me tell you. So she gonna say, you never tell about your day, Shaby. How was your day, Shaby? Tiresome.
She's
I
on
say
one
the
today.
same thing all the time. Tiresome.
She on
My
one
only
today.
day off was today. I had to work yesterday on my day off. So yeah, I'm a little edgy and just got a lot going on in my mind and just I'm all over the place right now. So it's tiresome in my brain and it's tiresome with my body. So
Yeah.
that's how my day is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, it is what it is, you know. What can you do? Just pray about it and keep it moving. That's it.
That's
So
right.
anyway, today's topic is
What are we talking about today? What we leaving in 2023?
what we
Things not to bring.
We not
bring
bringing
not to
nothing. We not
bring
bringing it.
in 2024 that we brung in 2023. So let's talk about it.
Like I said earlier,
I know,
save the
Sassy,
drama
right?
For your mama. Don't bring that. Don't bring the drama this year. Okay? That I'm talking about any type of drama. Arguing, messiness, talking about folks, messing with people's kids. Leave that shit behind. Hey, Farrah.
Hey, Farrah.
Stop partying so hard. Nah, man, we can take that with us every year. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
we
right
not
now?
changing that.
Right. The Veronica said
My
in-laws.
in-laws. Well, not to bring in 2024.
Hey,
She said my
Shauna.
in-laws.
Right. Some in-laws is a hot mess, y'all. I had an in-law. She was so nice and so sweet to me, and then she flipped the switch, lied in court, and then I knew before that she was really protecting her family, but it didn't really come to light. It wasn't fully understood until she lied in court with her lying bald-headed ass. But anyway.
Bald head, bitch.
I'm gonna try to leave that in 23. So I made a joke.
So you got to get better. And what's your thing? What you gonna not bring to 2020?
So I don't have any.
I think you still got 2023 animosity.
Oh boy.
Wait a
So
minute
I
now.
don't have any New Year's resolutions. We talk
Hey,
about
Lucy.
that all the time.
Mashka.
No New Year's resolution. What's the list, Sassy? I don't have a New Year's resolution because I never was into that. But the one thing that I said for sure that I would like to make a change for myself is to be nicer to people. And the reason why I say that is because
wow.
a lot of Mark, this some bullshit. You was just on my side a minute ago.
So you start talking. Then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm on that ass now."
So I tend, according to other people, to be mean to people first and then see the good in them and then change how I am. So I just feel like when you're nice to people first, they tend to try to take advantage of that. They try to, I'll give you an example. I don't like giving people rides. I don't like doing favors for people because once you say yes once, they will continue to ask. So if I just say no from the beginning,
And now you're an asshole.
now I'm an asshole.
I completely resonate with you.
Yeah,
on
so
that.
and I still want to say no, but but it's not the right thing to do because you never know when you need help from someone and you will want someone to help you. So I will say I am going to work on being
girl.
nicer to people first this year. So far it hasn't worked. I'm gonna just put that out there. Sassy, I'm sick of your shit already.
She gonna say, "Bring in the year with fresh
This
breath."
fool said,
okay?
leave the bad wigs in the garbage. Leave the wish, the wish lashes.
The snuffleupagus lashes. Oh my God, I get so tired of seeing them on the dashboard with girls driving. I'm like, that's why your ass can't drive, because them damn things on the dashboard sitting there and you trying to focus and you batting your eyes like 90 miles per hour. Like, why would you even want something that heavy on your eyes like that? Why?
I don't know about that. I like my lashes.
And then they say shit like, well, I don't do this for me. But I don't know one man that gives a fuck about eyelashes.
I swear. I don't care if you're a bald eagle. I do not care if you, and I'm a girl. I don't care if you're a bald eagle. If you ain't got no eyelashes, you ain't got no damn eyelashes. So what? What part of our sexual habits in bald eyelashes? What you gonna do with them? What the fuck you gonna do with them? That's all I want to know. What you gonna do with them?
They do make your face look better, though. They do. They make. Your
There's
face
other
look
stuff that
better.
make your face look better too.
Yeah, but lashes
like stop the
enhance it.
frowning. Like light-skinned women got a bad habit of
But
frowning up all the
but
time.
If you need all of that to go outside to go to the gas station,
Right, just
It's
the
for
gas
every
station.
day. I mean,
it's
lashes just look good.
but you need that. But then you walk around with the confidence that you're this bad bitch,
Because of
right? But
lashes.
you have a costume on, a whole costume. But I digress. I don't want to act like I don't want to sound like I'm bashing women, but it's just like
I'm wearing my.
I mean,
know
to
your
each his
role.
own.
Know your role and play your position. Like,
To each his own. If they want to wear them or whatever, but me, I like a natural woman. I don't care nothing about
that's my point.
makeup.
That's my
I don't
point.
care nothing
That's my
about
point.
wigs. I don't
That's
care
my
nothing
point.
about, because you are your inner self. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
like
a woman that's natural, you done defined yourself. You know how to be you.
I feel like you have this false sense of confidence built up based off this costume that you put on every day. It's not even the real you. That's not your real
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm saying. It's like you putting on this fake persona about yourself. This ain't even you. Hey, let me ask you. Y'all remember the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
Sassy, shut the fuck
Remember
up.
when he met Candy in the bar, and then she took her home. He took her to the room, and she was like, "I have a confession to make.
Oh, when she
my
popped on her body
eyes,
first, right.
they aren't real," and she just started going all the way. That's how I
the
feel
Will
like
Smith
how
episode,
women
sitting in the
are
closet,
now.
sitting in the driveway. What the fuck you say? Girl getting on my nerves. Don't know if her body's hers. Everybody know that classic episode.
I'm
You know what saying?
sick of
She had
it.
to
Yeah,
take
so
her
that's
whole body
like,
off.
yeah, took her whole body off, even that one leg, and she started hopping after him. Like, are you
I don't
serious
think
right
they
now?
need to leave their lashes in 2023. I think that maybe tone it down. I don't think you need the lashes that's like
Maybe not
spread
so much
like that.
makeup. I'll say that. The lashes, it don't bother me so much. But when you come out the house,
Right,
like a
T-Bob,
whole
nothing was real.
funeral arrangement. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh
Some
my
people don't
God.
find the makeup that matches their skin.
Yeah.
And I think anybody that want to wear makeup, I say go to like these places and get your makeup tested to know what type of makeup you can wear, and just don't buy anything because it do be looking
And
pale
you
and
don't
it
want to
look
overdo
dead.
it and look like those people that want to be y'all, that make themselves up to look like y'all. Now you look like one of them lightweight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I am sick
Yeah.
of y'all,
I'm
both of
just
y'all.
saying.
I'm sick of both of y'all. I mean, I disagree with the makeup too. I think you can take that with you. Some people use it for covering up blemishes or
I
like.
said overdoing it.
Yeah, we said overdoing it. I don't mind
I
makeup.
don't think they need to leave that. Bring it with you because that might give them some confidence that they don't have without it, and that's okay. Maybe they need to work on
You know what?
some
That
stuff
part
in
of it, I guess,
2024.
is you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah, especially if they got bad skin, they trying to cover it up, and it's okay. But just not where it's not matching your skin is what we talking about. Like he said, it make you look pale, make you look dead, like you at the
Maybe they
funeral
don't-
home.
They don't have a friend to
real
tell 'em.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circus in the face.
I
You
am
don't wanna-
sick of fucking. What the hell is going on today? He's so serious.
I'm dead
He's so
serious.
serious. He's looking at you like wait, like yeah, right.
That's the truth.
No,
Let's see something I'm not bringing with me. I really can't say what I'm, because I pretty much left stuff 2 years ago. 2 years ago in the past, as far as like certain family members.
leaving family members in 2023. Leave them bitches there.
Well, I left them like probably 2022. So, and then 2023, it was a smooth ride for me, you know. Then now it's 2024, and it's still the same thing. I pretty much got rid of everybody that don't fit in my life that ain't supposed to go down this path with me. So,
What about like mindsets? People's mindsets, leaving those in 2023. Like I'm not talking to my family, and I'm gonna keep not talking to them.
and I'm okay with that. I'm definitely, I'm
I'm always
definitely.
trying to figure out a
Maybe
way.
it's
Yeah,
called
I'm
protecting your peace.
It's
If
called
you're-
protect, and I
to
keep
move
telling
it.
my wife that
And having
it's-
standards
I
and
have
holding
to
strong
just
to your boundaries.
some people. I don't care if it's your family members, your close friends. God give you signs of people that's not supposed to go down this path with you, and we tend to ignore it. Me, I don't ignore it. I don't ignore the fact that these people is not supposed to be in my life, and they ain't supposed to take the same road I'm taking. It's a four-way street, and they went their way. I went my way, and other people went their other way. Now it's a one-way street for me. Now I look both ways before crossing the street. You know, whereas I wasn't looking no ways then, and now I'm more open to looking now. So I don't know. People who obviously, if you ain't been in my life in a year or two, you ain't meant to be in it. Period. If
Oh
I
man, yeah.
I mean, it just is what it is. Whether it's family, friends, whatever, you ain't meant to go down that path with me.
So my
Just
mom
period.
said I started off by changing my Facebook page, my Gmail, my phone number, people I was dealing with. Bye bye. See you later. Let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. I'm sick of her. That's true, Ma. I get that's what Shonda's saying. You got to leave people, not just family, shit, friends.
Friends,
So I had
everything.
this friend. It kind of hurt my feelings. I told my wife this. We've been friends. Fonzo Anastasia's 24. We've been friends about 23 years. This girl and I, and she got mad at me because I made a joke out of a situation that she thought was a big deal, right? And it wasn't a big deal to me. It's like, fuck, we have boys, we have kids. At some point, they're going to test the waters and do shit that we didn't expect. But at some point, it's going to happen, right? So she cut me off. And it took some time for me to realize, like, maybe we was never really the friends that I thought we were. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you do have to cut people off and lead them right where they are because they're not really your friend.
And the killing part, it's sad to say, people find out 10, 15, 20 years later down the line how that friend that they thought was really truly their friend is really truly wasn't their friend.
That's what she thought
And they
about
done
me.
seen all the enviness, but they ignored the signs. And now 20, 15 years later, it's like, bitch, what? They ain't just been saying this to you. They've been saying the same thing the whole time y'all been friends. We
A lot
just
of
ignored
times-
it and
I'm
was
about to
blind
say,
to
a lot
it.
of times people hide insults in the form of jokes.
Of
right?
course.
Right? And then when you're
Ooh,
saying
you say that all the time.
when you in a certain pocket with a person, a certain bond, I guess you want to call it, you overlook it and say, oh, then you just talking. So you don't take it as seriously as you should, type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, you say that all the time to me that I
Yeah.
make a lot of insults, but I do it in a joking way.
And I
I'm
tell
really
her
good
all,
at it.
and I tell her all the time that like that doesn't justify because you put it in a joke. It's funny to you, but it's not funny to others. And you mean it, but you're saying it in a joking way.
So they don't
That's-
take it the way that
so
you
they don't
want
take
them
it
to.
the-
Yeah.
No,
But
I
it's
don't
still-
want them to. I want them to take it how I said it in a joking manner. That's why I added the joke in there. But I was serious about what I
Yeah,
said.
but see, but
Yeah,
you don't,
but
but that's you avoiding the consequences of them taking it seriously as you actually.
That
said
is
it.
true. That is true. I mean, listen, it was, to me, it wasn't a big deal, right? It was just like her son did something that she felt like, oh my God, it's the end of the earth. And I'm like, the fuck? He's like 16. He's a boy. They're going to do that at some point. So I just made like a joke similar to that about it. And I mean, she was pissed. She told me like, you don't take anything serious. This is not a laughing matter. And I'm like, what? So of course, that pissed me off, and then I stopped talking and she stopped talking, and we just no longer became friends. But it's true, I will make a joke. I can tell you that I don't like you in a joking matter, and I'm dead ass serious, but I make it come off as a joke, like you said, because it's just like,
To avoid the consequence of it, like, you know what
And
I
I
mean?
mean,
see,
I'm not afraid of the
Yeah,
consequence,
yeah,
but
and that's not the thing. It's just,
I
it's
just-
just, you know what I mean?
it's just how
Because
what
the
I
thing
say.
is, if
how
you
I
really
am.
feel like that, then just remove yourself. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to. It's almost like people take
Sometimes you
being
can't
an
remove
asshole.
yourself. It could be your coworker.
Right, right.
So you know,
But I'm the opposite of her. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not about to joke with you about nothing, like, not unless we're in a joking matter. You get what I'm saying? If I say something to you, 9 times out of 10, it's going to hurt your feelings. Because I've learned to say things in a different perspective where it just won't hit you hard like that, but
You
it's going to
have?
hit you. I haven't.
I don't know. I'm going to talk about me. I'm talking about other people.
Who I say something to that was just like, oh, why would you say that? Everybody know how I am. Listen, I don't
Everybody.
sugarcoat shit for no adult
You say that all the time.
all the time, and I have to stress this enough. If you're an adult, I'm not sugarcoating shit for you, because you know. And I'm not trying to not hurt your feelings. When I come with a punchline, guess what? I'm coming for the gut.
Sometimes that's what the people need to make the change necessary, right?
Yeah,
they've
'cause-
been around people that's been their yes man and
Yeah.
coddled them to the point where they feel like
Or
what
you
they
could say
are and who
nothing.
they are is okay.
I cannot not say nothing, because it's like people is responsible for their own action.
If
So
it's
in
not
order
related
for
to
me
you,
to
yeah.
say anything, it has to be said around me to where I hear it. And sometimes I do let stuff slap. But if it's something that hit me to make me say, if I start thinking about what they said constantly, now it's time for me to say something. Because now it's like, oh no, I got to let your ass know now. Because it obviously it bothered me a little bit, so I have to say something. So I'll just go to that point and I'll just tell them, because it's like, everybody know their actions, and you responsible for your own actions.
And then you teach people how to treat you, right?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? If you let shit slide to
All
the
the
point where
time.
now it's like, damn, where's my integrity now? Shit, as a person, stand up for myself on what I believe in, what I was right for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't just let somebody roll me over, and now it's just like, you know, do I respect myself? You showing me that you don't respect me.
Right.
So do I respect myself enough to stop you from disrespecting me?
Exactly.
Yeah, but we talk about this all the time about the delivery of stuff. I just believe that I can deliver that message in a different way, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you can, and that's the whole point that we're getting at, as opposed to delivering it as a joke, as if you're laughing at their situation.
Well,
that's how it can be,
it's a joke to me,
taken.
but I don't know how they take
and
the
that,
shit.
And that's the
I don't know how they took it.
that's the disconnection of it, and that's what when they see it. Oh, this is funny to her.
Yeah,
this is
but
not funny to
I've
me.
used the not liking you as an example, but I mean, it's true. If I don't particularly care to talk to you, and I say it in a way is like, you know, whatever, however I deliver it in a joking manner, so that other people around are not sure about it either. Because and I'm just using work as an example. I'm not gonna come right out and be like, listen, bitch, I don't fuck with you, I don't like you, so don't talk to me.
Right.
But I will say it in a way that makes you question if you should come and approach me again. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way I am. I just don't feel like I gotta be like,
And
bitch, fuck you.
just like people can't.
I mean, it's a way to
everybody's their
say
own
everything.
individual.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
what I
like
do.
People can't change your delivery, right? You can't change how people feel about what you know what I'm saying? You can't
That is true.
control how
Yeah,
they, you know
that's
what I'm saying?
true.
So and just like they can't control how you deliver it. I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing you can do is if you I guess want to render a better response out of people, you need to be more mindful of your delivery when you.
I am
You see what I'm
super
saying?
mindful.
And that's
super.
that's the part.
Yeah,
You
I
should
think,
need
and I definitely think before I talk. I think people need to do that a lot more too. Think before you respond. So we talked about the Cat Williams thing before we started, before we aired, and I was reading something somewhere where someone was like, every time somebody asked Cat a question, he paused before he responded. That's me. Before I respond to anything, a question or or anything, I literally will take a second to think about my response, because that allows me, especially in a heated conversation, that allows me to you hot, baby?
I'm on fire.
You
You'll see me sweating
are.
over here.
That allows me to calm down and respond in a way that I do not have to apologize, because I am not apologizing. That is definitely going into 2024. If I said it, I meant it, and that's just what it is. I'm not gonna apologize for some shit I said.
And see, I'm the total opposite. I react as soon as a person say something, because
And
I don't
does.
want to sit and think about it, and then they don't know what I'm talking
Not
about.
sit.
So I say
Not
something.
sit.
I know,
I'm
but
saying
I
like a second
think,
to
yeah.
respond. No, you don't. You
I don't
fucking.
know.
You say something rude or smart, and then boom, 1,000% is like, dang, I wasn't even finished yet. What I was like,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You need to sit and think.
What's up, Zeke?
Take a second.
Yeah, I don't be giving no chance.
Hey, Mo.
I go right in
Good
there
to
like,
see you.
pshroom, you know. So, what else are some things? What you're not bringing into 2024, Mark?
The motherfucking dog next door.
What up, though?
Hey,
Shit,
Zalika.
that was good. Oh man.
Kamita, you hear me?
There to know
I
about
said
that
what I said. I ain't apologizing for shit. I am not an apologizer. I went to counseling. for
Hey,
that.
Maurice. Hey.
That's Mo, yeah. I went to counseling, and listen, I didn't want to go to counseling. I don't want to talk to some old white man that can't tell me nothing about my life.
Let him tell what he bringing into 2020.
I
Not
want
bringing
it.
into
I'm trying to think of how
2024.
I can word it right, because
He's
it's
about
like
some dog.
I don't match energy, because I believe that's fake, right? That's like you're not being yourself when you match energy. But I do kind of respond to people with the energy that they give me, type shit. So it's
Yeah.
like a thin line, like I did. So I think I'm just gonna work on being more of myself in all situations, and not letting situations sway me to being an element of the situation. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like not letting the wind blow me into being or saying things that like you said, you maybe may need to apologize for later, type shit. And I guess almost kind of like the same thing that you said, and working on my delivery with certain things.
How do you think your delivery is?
I think my delivery is awesome. I think I'm actually a good communicator, but I think that I am very sharp with my words sometimes when I get upset.
Yes, you are.
You don't even know that.
I've heard you snap on someone
Oh,
before.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So and
Stop laughing. I'm dead ass. It's like, damn.
yeah,
I had
yeah.
the flashback in my
Let
head.
me go in
Like,
my,
oh, yeah.
let me go in my corner.
Yeah.
What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
It's like,
Hey, Lionel. What up, though?
again, like I don't match energies, and I want to say that I don't match energy or I don't take shit personal, but sometimes I may come off like I respond like I
Yeah,
do.
I can see that.
So I'm trying to turn that down a little bit. You know what I mean? Because that can lead people to me being seen as a type of person that I'm not.
That's good.
At heart.
That's good. You thought about that.
Yeah. I just thought about it just now, but yeah, that's
That's what's up though. You're taking accountability for your
most definitely,
assholeness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but it's like I'm not, sometimes, but at the same time, I do realize where assholeness is necessary to be applied.
That is true.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and I just feel like what it is with me is like I am very comfortable and my assholeness.
He gonna keep
I am
using the
too.
word. He gonna keep
I
saying.
am too.
And at times
I am too.
my cup of assholeness overfloweth.
How many times he gonna say asshole
Right.
on this, y'all? Hey, Michaela.
I'm with it too.
And it's like sometimes I don't care
Yeah.
that my cup of
Yeah.
assholeness
That's
is
me.
overflowing.
One thing I can
Yeah.
say I'm gonna bring
Because
into.
I'm not wrong, but I just need to like, okay, Mark, goddamn.
Are you wrong sometimes?
Sometimes I may be wrong in my damn, what's the
Yes.
word? The volume of it that I project, like, but I'm not wrong in my principle. No, I don't feel like
You don't feel like you're wrong in your
too
principle.
much ever wrong in the principle.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's how I feel.
My how I deliver it, my assertiveness of my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Like you could dial it back a little bit
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
I get that. Yeah.
That's me. That's me.
That's
what I.
100%. You're 100% asshole. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I
but
can
that's
see
just you.
everything that I said being applied to you. As
Yeah,
well.
100%.
Even but the necessariness of the assholeness, right? It's not like she's she's wrong. Like a lot of
Right,
times.
she think I'm always wrong.
Yeah.
I'm always wrong.
I don't think
in
that.
her eyes I'm always wrong
I'm right
about
here.
being an asshole. You know, and it's like, but I say what people don't want to say to other people.
That's true.
And sometimes,
It's like people hold back what they really want to say to a person. Well, I don't.
sometimes it's a combination of your personality
Veronica.
with what you're saying that bothers people, that rubs them the wrong way. So it's like it's not only what you're saying, it's who you are and how you're saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your personality, like I just can't take that. That's too much. You know what I mean?
I just don't think
for
you
some
have to be
people.
an asshole to get your point across.
And that's the core of what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do understand that, like I said, sometimes being an asshole is very, 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 very necessary.
There was a bunch of various
Yeah.
in there.
Because I enjoy it. I do.
Zalika,
Okay,
you an
Zalika.
asshole too? Damn.
I mean, it's like I've learned to now. I've learned to sometimes just be like, you know what? I'm not even gonna give this bitch the time of day right now. I'm not even gonna say no. I'm gonna just walk away. And I'm doing that a lot at work lately. Like, you know what? I'll just go in the other room and be like,
yeah, I'm proud of you. You have did
Okay.
a little something.
you know. But if they only knew, like my next thing is put my hands on you, just choke you, just like Homer Simpson do Bart. It's, you know.
I can.
Cause it just, you know, but I just walk away now. I'm like, okay, whatever. Even like with our little spits and spacks we have, I just be like, you know what, baby? Okay, yeah, whatever. And then I'll just go in another room. She'd be like, you don't get to just walk away. Well, what the fuck you want me to do? I walked
Stay and
away
fucking argue.
and I said, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna be quiet. Now that's wrong too. So I don't know what to do.
Don't put my business on.
If
the
I
streets.
sit there and argue with her, and I'm not an argue type person. I don't like to argue. I hate to argue because I go from 0 to 1,000 quick.
right,
Yeah.
sassy.
So I don't like to argue.
Yeah.
And so now I just be like, yeah, okay, whatever. And she'd be like, no, you don't get to blow me off. Now I got
So
something
now
to
you
say.
edging her on and shit. And
So
in
now-
that, see, and in that moment,
ain't
right,
afraid
and,
of her.
in that moment,
I
I
ain't
said,
scared of her.
but in that moment, right, where especially in a relationship or any shit for that matter, right, when the tension is high, sometimes it's good to separate because, like you said, you end up saying or doing something that you regret. You know what I mean? You're not, and I know that in the moments where you upset, you know, that's when you really saying what you really feel, right?
No,
but
not true.
sometimes, but that's what I'm about to say. But sometimes that's not the case. And sometimes you end up saying, I say that because that's the saying that people say, you speak the truth, or drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
Yeah,
or this type
sassy, it's
shit,
that Virgo at
But
heart.
sometimes that's not the
Who
case.
sad
Sometimes,
you on, friend?
sometimes you say shit just specifically out of spite to hurt the person.
Yeah.
That part,
Yeah.
and that's
You see
what
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
like. Yeah.
And you don't
But-
even
and
mean
that's
this
more-
shit,
and
but
that's-
you like, I know how to
I'm
get
just,
to this
I want to
motherfucker.
win this moment
Right.
because we're both mad at
You can
each
have
other.
it.
Right?
I win
So
by
that's why
saying
it's
nothing.
good to separate sometimes and like no, I don't. I need to shut down and for a moment, not
Hey,
completely.
Ebo.
You know what I'm saying? Now, shutting down all the time, that's toxic, just as toxic as arguing all the fucking
Right.
time, right? But just separate so you can come back and now have a healthy conversation about whatever it is the issue is.
I think now though, because we done learned each other so well now, it's almost like now when we argue, she scream, I scream, and then she'll bust out and say something
I
like,
scream, you
"Did
scream."
you get such and such?" And then our argument is over. Like it's gone. Like it's
Y'all be yelling back and forth. You a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch. And then she be like, go bring me the milk. I'm like, okay.
right. That's almost how we are now.
Zalika.
Like literally, it's like yesterday I'm looking for the belt for the dog. And then I holler up the stairs, where's my fucking belt at? Why do y'all keep taking my belt? Cause
I was pissed.
It's 20 belts in the house, okay?
I was
I got
pissed.
this one particular belt I use for everything, right? I leave that downstairs. But my wife will find this belt and wear it to work.
It's my belt.
It's not your belt.
What's yours is mine.
Oh shit.
Listen, anyway, so Mark, this one particular belt, she got belts hanging off our door in the bedroom. The door, we keep our door closed, so you see the belt. So you can just snatch it off the thing and put it on your pants, right?
So
She'll go in that kitchen. I have it hanging off the knob in the kitchen. I go in there, look, belt gone. I'll call her. Hey, babe, you got my belt on? Huh? You got that belt? Yeah, I couldn't find my belt. How you couldn't find your belt?
the belt I wanted. Whatever.
It's
Well,
like,
the belt she wanted, she found. It was yours.
It's mine.
That's
listen,
the belt she wanted.
listen.
Zalika,
She want everything
maybe
of
you should
mine.
fix your face. Take that
She
into
wants
2024.
everything
Hell,
of
I
mine.
want half your
Changing
shoes.
your
so I'm
face.
not
I
mad at her.
know,
I'm
I
not
know,
mad at
right?
her.
But it's like, so anyway, I'm saying this to say, so I hollered and I'm sick of y'all touching my shit like that. She came down the stairs like,
Nope, I yelled back first.
yeah, she yelled back and said something. And then she comes down the stairs like, hey, your fucking stupid belt right here.
Because
And
the
then,
motherfucker don't look for shit.
then-
She don't know what shit
and then
is.
she storms off back upstairs, right? And then I go and get the dog, finally get him in his cage. And then I say, Becky, do you got such and such up there? She like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. That
Fuck
meant
a
we was
podcast.
good.
Y'all just need Ring cameras in the house and let me edit the shit. That's what y'all need. That's
You
it.
can do a reality
Exactly,
show off
Sassy.
of us. Real talk.
I don't care what she got. If I want the bitch, I'm
And
gonna
you know
get
what's
it.
so funny? I love her energy. I love my wife energy because we so different but got so much alike. And I swear to God, if you did a reality show on us, you would be like, people would be dying laughing at us because the shit we do every day
And say,
of our lives,
and say.
every day, and the things we do and say, you'll be like, ain't no way in hell. So,
You right, Sassy. Whatever is hers is mine. And Zalika, you talking about your face. Let me tell you something. Change your facial expression, okay? Leave the facial expressions in 2020.
well, it's hard to leave facial expressions. I'm gonna tell you now because
Man, I
people
can't do it.
always tell me
I
like,
can't do it. I talk to my
Shonda,
face.
fix your face. I be like,
Yeah.
fix what? They're like, look how you looking. Like at work, people be in like a circle talking, and I guess my face is showing something else, and they be like, Shonda, fix your face. Why your face look like that? I'm like, look like what? I don't even realize I'm making the face that I've been doing it for so long. That's the terrible part. Like,
I don't.
Okay,
it's
whatever.
I think for women, period, it's hard to change how you look because our face says what our mouth or what our brain is thinking. You know, I know for me for sure because when I'm mad, I'm quiet, but you can tell because of the way I look. Or you know what I'm saying? Or if I'm thinking like I want to say some slick shit, you can see it on my face. So it is hard to have a blank face.
well, one thing I can tell you that I'm working on in 2024 is still my punchlines, my how I come off to a person. You know, like
You trying to change it for the good, or you trying to be worse? Y'all, you guys see the way she looking at me? I'm
this
just
is why
asking.
we go at it all the fucking time.
I was
This is
just
why we
asking.
go at it all the time.
I'm just asking. I was asking which
You
one.
was
are
being funny.
well, both, but are you going towards being?
Pause the show, Mark. Got something for your ass.
Right, Sassy. Exactly. I'm just trying to see which way she was going.
If you had let me talk,
Hey, Yenny.
then you would have known what I was gonna say,
Somebody
right?
sleeping on the couch tonight.
That won't be me, child. That bed too big for that.
Huh, she gonna be on the ottoman
Go on
at
her
the
side.
foot of the
go on
bed.
my side.
Anyway, so what I'm changing is more so of my attitude, like popping off at the first sight of anything. Now I give it time now, so that's what I've been working on. But with my wife, I don't have to give it time because we live together, so we're gonna always be just going, you know, saying stupid shit to each other or silly shit to each other.
Yeah.
So when she says, I gotta be on my P's and Q's because she got some good punchlines now.
You taught me.
She done been with me so
You
long
taught
now.
me.
She got good punchlines. So now I got to be on my toes at all.
You taught me.
I
You always
see.
say like you always just say, "Baby, dang, you should have said it. Why you?" So it made
Oh
me
my
start
God.
thinking
She
because
done got
she's so
good,
good
y'all.
at it that I'll be trying to come up with shit and I
Oh,
can't
she
think
got
about
it now.
I find a good something smart to say after the conversation is over. So now I got to
Don't you
say
hate
it.
that though? Like I
It's
like,
the worst.
Oh, fuck. Like,
I shoulda
you thinking of
said-
the best shit like 2 hours after the argument happened. Like, fuck.
And another thing,
And
is
I'm
what I
always
do.
on her, but now she got clapbacks, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, that was a good one, you bitch." Like I get mad, you bitch, that was a good one, and then I got to be like, "Oh, okay, Shonda, you ain't never had to jump on your toes. You always so adamant." But I have to watch what I say to her and how I say it, cause I have to remember.
Now
Not,
she's starting to reflect your asshole and
not
giving you a
right.
taste of your
Not
own mess.
only is she my best friend, she's my wife, and I have to remember that. And sometimes I just look at it as she just my best friend. And so I have to
Thank
catch
you,
it
Sassy.
sometimes, and
Thank
sometimes
you.
I don't. Sometimes I
Thank
just
you,
let her
friend.
slide, but I had some words for her ass.
Right.
That's all right, whatever. So you're gonna leave that in 2023. You're gonna be nicer and not so much assholey.
I've been doing that thus far. Cause I could be then lost my job by now.
Right now, she's trying to think of a moment that you didn't this year already.
She is.
Mark,
She is.
what the fuck?
She is. But she ain't gonna think of one because I just been walking away, even
Wow.
with her ass.
Well,
Cause I ain't
Sure.
for all that. I want to look at sure. Cause she can't
Sure.
think of one right now.
Yeah.
So,
what about splurging on shit that you don't have? Putting up money for later. Leave that in 2023.
what do you mean?
I mean, paying for shit that you really can't afford.
Lift me on your
Is you talking about yourself? Oh, now we talking about her. Let's get it in, y'all. Let's talk now. It's getting real now. Yes,
She said the shit like she was
Yes,
directing it towards somebody else.
herself.
I was
That you was speaking from
herself.
experience.
I talked to a bunch of people and we all talk about how we spend a lot of money on things that are unnecessary. And everyone knows me. They know I have a
Shoe
purse.
fetish.
Purse.
Oh.
Purse. I
Purses,
love
bags.
purses. I make jokes all the time that I will not buy a purse from Target because I like to buy real leather purses. And not because I'm bougie or anything like that. They last longer. They don't rip.
You
they
like
don't-
quality.
I do. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I will buy it on sale, but my point is I overbuy purses. And I think that all of us as women, we need to, and men, we need to watch what we spend, put that money up for something important. Let's say important. God forbid zombies come over and take over the world and, you know, we ain't got shit because we didn't bought a brand new Dooley and
Purse.
Burke.
Yeah.
Ma, I am not bougie at all. I am Rashetto.
You like diet bougie. You like bougie light.
Now that was a good one. That's a good one.
Nah, I'm the opposite. I like to save money,
You do, and you're good at it.
and I will save money. Like I said, my fetishes are hats and shoes. That's my fetishes. I don't
Shut
give a
up,
damn
Sassy.
about nothing else. Hats and shoes. I'm gonna always get me shoes. I'm gonna always get hats.
But my thing is, we tend to spend on stuff that we don't need, and then when we really, really need something, then we're
Yanni
like,
said, "Okay, Kiwi, you better not buy Chick-fil-A."
you know what? You talk too damn much, Yenny. And then we tend to not have it for the things that we really need, and then we're scrounging around to try to, moving money over from accounts. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's some stuff we need to work on, like saving.
You need to work on, babe.
I'm not saying you.
Oh.
I'm saying in general.
Oh, okay.
Shay
Look,
B.
she
God
get mad,
dang.
Monique.
You over here attacking me about my beautiful purses that look nice when we go
now
out.
you sound like you're avoiding accountability. Now you skipping around like everybody, but
I'm
I can't say me. It
No, I
applies
was
to me.
saying
Damn
her.
it.
I was just saying not
No,
her.
I was
was
just
saying
saying,
to
like,
everyone. Yeah,
yeah,
me too.
yeah,
Me too. Because
okay. You are a spender.
I like to go on vacations. You know that. You always on me about like another one, got another one. But I think towards the end of 2023, I've been doing good in terms of like buying clothes and shoes and purses.
Yeah,
So
we
you feel
still
like she's
been
been doing
taking trips.
Okay, I can't get rid of every damn thing. Something got to stay. I said I need to be a little bit better at saving, all of us.
But every time we go on a trip, you buy on a cruise, you buy a purse. So is that better?
There you go, telling my business again, Yenny.
I'm just, we're talking about it. I'm saying, like,
Well,
girl.
what she's saying to you is you're gonna talk about it, be about it. Practice
Right.
what you preach.
She said
Walk it
she
out.
said you asked me to show up, ho. Right, Annie. Thank you, friend. She cussed me out today. I said something about not having friends here in Michigan. Again, she'd be so sick of me when I say that. And I said, well, she said, well, what about me? And I said, well, you're a coworker. Oh, she cussed me out. It's my Mexican coworker that I always call racist.
We got that.
Yeah. So I think that's
He's
something.
an asshole, Mark.
The overspending.
See?
He's an
The
asshole.
overspending in 2023, we should leave it there. Overspending, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I would like to save. I would rather save for like a rainy day or a vacation, is what I'm saying.
But the funny thing is, we're able to
Don't take so many vacations so I can save for a vacation.
The funny part is, I just mess with my
Exactly.
wife. I just mess with her.
Yeah.
But we're able to do, thank God, that we're able to do whatever we want to do.
we do try.
But she stressed about 50 Cent.
Stop stressing. Leave the
She
stress in
stressed
2023.
about everything. And like I told her, listen,
Damn,
she say,
Mimi.
babe, why you don't stress like that? You know why I don't stress like that? I know a lot
Shut
of
up,
people
Veronica.
don't believe in God, but I'm a true believer on God. I truly am. And I don't stress about it because I turn everything over to him and he never fails me. So I don't stress about it. I'm like, listen, what's meant to be will be.
I do stress.
What's not meant to be will not happen. Period.
I stress about everything.
Your life is a road. Your life is about a road.
Like, I was thinking about something the other day. You know how people say, what's for me is for me? Mm-hmm. Right? And then on the other hand, people say, oh, well, don't do this because you block your blessings. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So which one is it? If what's me is what's for me, then how can I block my blessings?
Those are two different people with two different thoughts about the same thing. They just have different thoughts about it. That's what that is. Somebody who's saying you're blocking your blessings believes in God 100%.
And what they mean, let
But
me
if I believe in
clarify.
God 100%, then that what is for me, and the God is going to give me that no matter what. Then
Well,
how can I block that?
I take what me is for me means whatever happens to me, like that's all I can, that's what I'm accepting. That's what that is. Blocking your blessings means you're doing something preventing God from giving you those
Like
things.
for instance,
Yeah.
So for instance, that's what they mean when they say that. So when people say you blocking your blessings, like how you see
I
somebody.
know what they mean when they say
Yeah, so you know
Yeah.
then. So it is blocking your blessings. Like God is a loving God, so God helps those that help themselves. Remember the saying that they used to say, what was the saying that your grandparents and parents used to say, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like to me, God is the one that feed me, because without him, without being able to breathe every day and no health issues, it's all on him,
But if
So-
he's all forgiving and, God of salvation and all of that type
Mm-hmm.
of stuff, then he's going to, disregard all of your sins. And
That's
still-
why
and
Jesus
still-
died for our sins. So it's up to you to pray
Right,
about
Sassy.
your sins and all the things that you know you ain't doing right and things like that. It has can't nobody tell you about your fucking life.
Right.
Period. And don't let nobody tell you about your life, because at the end of the day, you don't know what
They ain't
blessings.
got no heaven or hell to put you in.
Right. You don't know what blessing I got blocked. You just going off what you just seen just now, but you don't know how I live my life or anything like that, so they can't speak upon it. And
Hey,
a lot of
Connor.
times, some people can pray
Miss
for you, and it ain't right.
Yeah, praying for your downfall.
So you got to
Gotta be
you
careful
got
who
to
you
know
allow
who praying for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yenny, I'm not
Know
going
that.
to hell. I am getting
Hey,
in
Connor.
on the friends and family plan. Sassy, you gonna get me in on the friends and family plan, ain't you? Because I want to go to heaven.
Whoa.
Yenny said I'm
works
going
like
to
that.
hell.
We miss you too, Connor. You'll never invite us nowhere no more.
Right, he didn't
You
cut
just
us
don't
off.
love us no more.
Then got that house and then just shut us out.
Didn't he? I know, right?
That's all right.
Some bullshit.
But yeah, I think we need to leave. We need to leave like them attitudes, them stink attitude. You know what else?
Some
I don't like?
attitude you need though,
No, you
because
know what
if
I
you
don't
don't
like?
have an attitude, people gonna run all over you.
Black women coming into a space with other black women with screwed up faces. Leave that in 2023. We could all smile and be friendly. We don't have to be screwed up just because you walked in and your hair look good.
Leave black on black crime
Oh, say that shit.
out of 2024.
And killing these babies. A baby got killed on our street, y'all.
Man.
We never
It's
talk-
horrific.
Okay.
I can say that.
Yeah, but
It's
just-
horrific. It's in the news. It's in the paper.
Yeah.
It's horrific.
It is.
Nobody's kid should be killed from just being outside.
At all.
11-year-old kid just out there living his life. That's crazy. It's scary.
It is. Life is scary, really and truly, for real. And a lot of us take life for granted,
We do every day.
you know. So it's like we haven't quite grasped the concept of life
Yes, Luce. It's
because we take
horrific.
advantage of it every day. Every day of our lives, we take advantage of life itself.
I learned to just love the basic shit. Just being able to see when I wake up, still having my sight, being able to walk. It's material things. I'm happy to have a car. Yes, the insurance is ridiculous. I have never paid this much insurance in my life.
Because you ain't never been to Michigan, baby. Baby, Michigan don't play. They
Shit
don't
is
give a fuck about.
crazy.
Every time, what people in Michigan fail to realize, every time, we don't even have to know the person. Every time somebody get into a car accident, they make all our insurance go up.
I'm about to
All our
I'm about to ride
insurance.
around dirty.
It don't matter who get, anytime anybody get
They
into a car
cracking down
accident,
on
it's
that. I
over.
tried that.
Can I use somebody's address?
I need some water. I'm so thirsty. You don't have no
too.
bottle of water?
Me too. I gotta go to the store.
Mark, you told us that the last 17 weeks.
Can we get some?
But when I get some, they
Something.
say suck them up.
I'm so
Right?
thirsty.
I gotta start charging niggas for water because they get a water
It is
bottle
sad.
and then they only drink a fucking tip of it and leave 8 water bottles. Like, come on, man, y'all niggas
Nah,
act like
me.
little kids.
I
in
was
the
just
bed.
about to say that. Sound like my kids leaving
Yeah.
water bottles every damn where.
Yeah.
Let's leave that in 2023.
Yeah.
So what
Drink
are some
whole
of the
damn
things,
water.
everybody who's still in this podcast, what are some of the things y'all are leaving and left in 2023?
I got one.
Come on, let's talk about it. What y'all left in 2023 that y'all ain't did in 2024? Although it's only been, 9 days? 10?
Yeah. Shit,
9
my
days.
toxic baby mama just gave me my son. I'm waiting on this court date. That's why I'm leaving this. Yeah, leaving that bitch in 23.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Karen said debt. She's leaving
Yeah,
debt.
that as
and
well. Yeah. Yeah. Get all of that shit up.
yeah, need to.
do it small too. Make small payments until it's done, Karen. Don't go all crazy commando and make sure you pay it off. Don't do the payment. What is that thing called? You don't want it to say debt settled, paid. You want it paid in full, because it still put a blemish on your credit. For real. So let's try to work on
So
that.
let me tell y'all. So today was actually gonna be our last day ever doing another podcast, and for some reason, God put it heavy in my heart and was like, "No, bitch, not at all." He
I
didn't
was
call me
sitting
that,
there like,
but
what?
yeah, and I almost made the decision to not do a podcast no more today.
I'm so glad we talked before we got here.
Yeah,
That's why
and
we
it
was late.
It was gonna be hard, I swear, cause I've grown to love this dude here. This
he
dude
alright.
Mark
Likewise,
right here.
likewise.
You know, like he's like I think I'm older than him, so he's
We
like.
found out recently.
Yeah, we found out recently that I'm older than him, so I was calling him my big brother, but he's actually my little brother, but he's
Maybe
just
it's the
bigger than me.
mentality. Maybe it's the mentality. Just respect the mindset. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And I
so-
appreciate it.
So
Right, Luce, she changed
this
her
dude
mind.
I've gained to really love. Yeah, Lucy, I changed my mind. So we're still gonna do the podcast. We still gonna come
Yeah,
with
'cause
y'all
it's your
with
dream. You love
different.
this.
Yeah, I love to do this.
You
I
love
do.
this.
I really
And
love this.
you are somebody who, if I say so myself, with all the years of doing this, you are somebody who this fits. This is something that I can say that I feel like is for you, right? Because you are very opinionated. You're very sharp in your verbiage, your intellect. You know what I mean? You know how to deliver your message, and you know you have a way of attracting people and people attaching to you. You know what I mean? Because they understand and they can identify with the things that you say. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of people that get on here that actually have a conversation of substance, right? Podcasting is a service that 7 Mile Radio provides, so it's almost like any and everybody per se can have a show, but at the same time, you are somebody who, both of y'all, but I might not add, not just you, but both of y'all, is people that produce shows that can be watched. You know what I mean? Like I say all the time to people, would you watch the show that you were on? Could you watch your podcast? You know what I mean? And I believe that y'all produce a podcast that y'all could actually watch, that y'all would actually sit up and watch. You know what I mean? I would watch it, you know what I mean? Because of the conversations. I enjoy being a part of it, you know what I mean? Where other podcasts, you know what I mean, it's just so typical, you know what I mean? I'm here, but it's like the conversation is not nothing that attracts or engages an audience, you know what I mean? So that's one thing that I can say I appreciate about y'all's show is that y'all actually come with substance and conversation. Even on days like this where y'all didn't even know what the hell y'all were
We
talking
didn't
about.
even know
Not
what
a
we was
clue.
gonna
It
say.
ended up being a nice conversation
Not
of
a clue.
substance, you know what I'm saying, that flows and that the audience can interact and engage with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know, and the audience can probably attest to this. You tune into podcasts, maybe it's not the beginning of the show, right? And you're like, what the fuck are they talking about right now?
Right.
Everybody's talking over each other. Nobody has a distinct point that you can grab hold on and ride the track down to the rest of the conversation. Like y'all have a conversation. It's an easy listening podcast, if you will. You can jump in and hear what they're talking about and automatically jump in, or like double dutch. You can jump in and go in.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how you can tell the sign of a good podcast versus one where you tune in. It's like, what the fuck are they talking about? I can't understand what nobody is saying and none of that. You know what I mean? So you know, and we need more shows like yours on the
Oh,
podcast.
we
you know what I'm saying?
appreciate that,
Thank
Mark.
you.
So if y'all don't know, Mark is 7 Mile Radio, and he gave me the opportunity to come and do the show with him. So I met with him after he was talking about he was giving people chances to do their own podcast through him and through 7 Mile Radio and everything like that. And so I came and met with him. I called him, and he had put another post on Facebook. And I said, first of all, you ain't even called me back. Once he put it on there, I said, first of all, you ain't even called me back. He was like, oh, shit. He was like, you know what? I'm about to call you now. Like that. And sure enough, he called me, and we talked, and he was like, well, I want to meet you. You know, and I came over here, and it almost felt like I had been knowing him for forever. And I went home and I told my wife, I was like, oh my God, this cat, he's so cool. He like fucking cool. She's like, I don't know about all that. I got to see for myself. You know.
He all right to this day.
Yeah, to this day, she still be like, he all right. He all right, you know.
You know what that means, baby. You
But
know what
I
that
want to thank him, because if it was not for him, I would not be sitting here right now. And I thank him for even giving me this opportunity to sit on 7 Mile Radio with him and take his viewers and, you know, get his viewers and our viewers of what we got. And that was pretty awesome and cool. So I thank you
I
for that.
appreciate y'all being part of the family. You know what I mean? Just as much as y'all appreciate me, I appreciate the support and y'all bringing the content, like I said, because it's content of substance. It's content that I don't mind putting my stamp on and sharing and telling my people, hey, look at this, look at these people. You know what I mean? There's a lot of times people will, you know, and I'm going to say this on the air, a lot of times people will say, oh man, you didn't share my show on your page. You wasn't talking about shit for me worth sharing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you want me to have people tune in to nothing. Like, I have the following that I have because people are used to me posting things of substance, conversations or content that is interesting, engaging, you know what I'm saying, humorous, informational, educational or whatnot. If your content, your conversation don't have any of these components,
Oh, Veronica,
I really
thank
have
you.
no reason to share it to my audience. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're not.
That's true.
I tell people if it's 3 things you have to master if you want to make money off the internet. I don't care if it's podcasting or pot pies that you're selling. Attracting the audience, keeping them engaged, and influencing them. Remember that conversation we was having, right? So if you're not talking about nothing that's going to attract the audience or keep them engaged, it's, you know what I mean. I'm sharing some shit to my page. People are going to tune into and tune out of because you're not keeping them engaged with your conversation.
That's true.
And you
not
know
a
what's so
conversation of
funny?
substance.
So every Tuesday when we come here and Mark sit down and he'd be like, so what's the topic today? And each time I tell him the topic, he'd be like, all right. And he get right on there. He'd be like, all right, okay. Oh, this going to be, you know, he don't necessarily say this going to be a good one, but he'd be like, oh, all right. And he'll start typing it in. He's like, you got it. He was like, this is going to be interesting right
because,
here.
Because
I
the
love
thing
it.
about it is that the caption of the show is the first thing that people see before they click. So it's like you want to have something there that that attracts them to tune in. You know what I'm saying? Attracts them to tune in. Attraction, engagement, right? They get engaged when they hear the conversation.
Yeah.
And now at the end of the show, they influence to do something that's going to make you some money. Buy a T-shirt, buy a ticket to the traffic jam, send a donation to the, you know what I mean? So those are 3 things you got to master to make money off the internet. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to thank my wife before we get off this air. I want to thank my wife too, because truly, believe it or not, if she hadn't came on
Was
this
that a
podcast,
bow or a sneeze?
That was about.
Oh.
if she hadn't came on this podcast with me or Nell when she was here, Nell no longer with us, but my wife, if she had not came to the show, I would have turned this podcast into something
Melissa.
totally different, you know, but she volunteered to join with me and I appreciate that. But this podcast is going to be something totally different, and it was going to be just about helping people and healing people and getting people
you
through
still
what
can.
they was going through and everything like that.
Yeah.
That
And
was
that's
only
what-
by myself though, because it was only gonna be me. So I knew I can just really get
Hey,
it out
Melissa,
there and stuff like
I
that.
bring a
but-
touch of ratchetness.
You know what? And then I was gonna say about Monique, right? As off standoffish as she was about being a part of it, like we then they had to drag her into this kicking
Right.
and screaming. And shit.
Period, y'all. Real
Like,
talk.
she's come to grown to be a very beautiful element, beautiful part of the show. Like
Yeah,
she's, your personality, you bring something as well. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about podcasts. You have to understand that you are a talking head that represents a group of the audience that feels and thinks the same way that you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
So
some of
you-
my
you-
ratchet
Yeah, you're
folks
right,
in there.
you
Karen.
know what I'm saying? You have a perspective that's different than hers, right? On a lot of
Always,
things, right?
yeah.
So, again, and that's what this is about. It's about iron sharpening iron, right? And us having conversations and sharing opinions to the point where we may be educated and maybe even change our perspective about some things sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about.
Well, this was always your dream, though.
It's always has
You-
been my
since,
dream.
Since our first conversation in April, you said, I want to do a podcast. And I'm used to, when you date somebody and they tell you they want to do something, you're like, oh, yeah, okay. And, that's what she said. But she was already, like, in the process of doing some things and setting some stuff up. So, I mean, when this opportunity came for her, I was just like, well, I'm going to back her. I'm going to back you regardless. It's not something I want to do. It's not something that I even saw myself helping you do. But I would be here to do whatever I can to help you get to where you want to be.
For
So,
sure.
this is what you wanted to do. And you was like, pretty much like, bitch, you going to be on there too. And I was like, oh, okay. Great.
Well, it turned out pretty good, and I think we got some ways to go, and that eventually we gonna be there where it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah. To say that y'all got to wait. Like I like to look at the cup half full as opposed to half empty, right? And look at and focus on the good things.
although Mark still ain't made my logo like I asked him to,
Right.
y'all.
Yeah, everybody
So
be getting
email
the
him about it because he still ain't did it.
Hey, Sherman.
line. You made me forget my damn thought and shit. But yeah, y'all are y'all embody, like, my vision for the platform is to be a community of different types of voices, opinions, talent, skill sets, business owners, entrepreneurs, and y'all definitely, represent an area of our community, right, that I want to
Hey,
be.
Sherman.
That I want to be a part of the platform. You know what I mean? Y'all opinions and your perspectives, and just to be all inclusive of everybody and what they do and how they live. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all definitely are. For my vision of 7 Mile Radio, the piece of the puzzle that y'all are is definitely was part of
appreciate
the vision.
We appreciate that. I don't know, Mashka. You give us some topics. We're
No, so-
always open for topics and to talk about and discuss here. We try to
so I
stay.
wanna
And
go
y'all
back-
can come in and start a show too. We still got time slots open for the people.
So I want to talk about this topic. So not too long ago, a friend of mine, when we first started doing this podcast, we did a show about people. I don't care what your mom did or anything like that. It's still your mother, and no matter what, God,
Assigns you.
whatever, that's your mother. It is what it is. You can't change that. However, don't be disrespectful and all this and that. If you're not talking to your mama to this day, talk to her. And a while ago we did that podcast, and I had a friend call me when we got home, and she called me and she was like, oh my God, she was like, sis, your podcast was awesome. She said, I had one of my coworkers listening onto y'all podcast. She said she just crying. She was like, she didn't get on the phone and call her mother after she hadn't talked to her mom in like 3 years. She got on the phone and called her mom, and that touched me. Because I don't know what people do after our podcast. If I help somebody, if I took somebody down that path where they changed something or anything like that, for her to call and tell me that was like, what? Oh my God. So I felt like I made a difference. So I'm only saying that to say, so Veronica made a statement. She said, no, we need you guys. And I love hearing what you said about God and the meaning. Touch me. Love you guys. Now, Veronica is one of Keely friends that I grew to like
Yeah,
you
you
know,
love Veronica.
I met her and I grew to like her a lot. You know, and for her to say that, Veronica, out of
I
all
don't
people,
really
for
like
her
her
to say
that
that
much.
meant everything to me.
Yeah, I'm not particularly trying to find nobody else to fill my damn Wednesday night time slot at fucking 8 o'clock and shit. So. Y'all can't go no damn where. Shit, man. I'm not trying to find
It's
nobody else to
Tuesday. We're
fill
on
this time.
Tuesday.
I'm high.
Yeah, we not
We
gonna
had
go
to,
nowhere. We
shit.
just have to put everything
Yeah,
into
I felt
perspective.
I was gonna. We talked about it
Because
when
I
she
was,
said
I
it.
was done. I
Wait a
was like,
minute,
and
what?
she was
When
like,
we get off the air, next thing we're gonna talk about is how we can creatively monetize things around these parks. Because I see that it's something that y'all serious about, right?
Yeah,
I
this is
told you
something-
that though. I
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you
most
when
definitely,
from
most
day one I
definitely.
met you. I said I'm not going nowhere. I'm in it for the long haul.
And you know, a lot of times, you know, people say that they're in for the long. And I'm not saying this about you, but it's just like, you know, I can't.
Thank you, Karen.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
wanna, I
trying.
don't want to exhaust myself, right? Putting you know all of this information or work into people who ain't even gonna be around for 2 months type shit. You know what I mean? So that's the next level of things we can talk about when we get off the air and shit. It'll you know make y'all a little more concrete because I know, you know what I'm saying, how things can be sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
So y'all, we love you guys.
You touched me today. My heart is full with love.
Oh,
Okay, that was fake, y'all.
Toilet shit.
just fill us some shit down.
Full of shit.
Full of shit.
Oh shit.
But you guys, we love y'all so much, and honestly, I actually want to bring something different. I haven't discussed it with Mark or my wife yet, but
shit.
believe it or not, 2024 we coming with something different on this panel now, and I'll discuss it with my
Aw,
wife,
shoot.
and we'll come with some stuff, and then y'all will see the difference
Let me
when
put
we
my
come back.
wispy
So,
lashes on.
Oh no.
so they can hit the mic,
They gonna be
You
hitting
gonna
you.
fly away.
girl.
I'm gonna
Boo.
get them reindeer, the lashes
That's
that
all
go
we
on
want to
the,
hear on the mic.
the lashes that go on the cars that they be putting on there. I'm gonna get them lashes.
I hate him.
That's what I'm gonna put on.
But y'all know what time it is. It's about that time.
It is, y'all.
But go Lions, by the way. Go motherfucking Lions. Go.
2 more games.
Man, I'm ready.
2 more games.
I'm ready. But y'all, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all coming every Tuesday with us. We know who love us and who there for us because y'all
Yeah.
always show
Y'all
y'all
be
asses
there.
in here. And
Y'all
we love
be in
y'all
there.
for that.
We appreciate
So
it.
you know you have been watching My
Farrah.
Thoughts About It podcast. I am your host, Shay B, and my host with the most.
Hey, y'all. It's Monique. I'm gonna miss y'all till next week.
So next Tuesday, you know
welcome,
the time,
Karen.
8 to 9. So it's been real. Y'all take care of yourselves and love on one another. Till next time, peace.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Nasty Production.